Welcome to Indigos Gaming, and welcome to a match of Starcraft 2, played by people that are way better than me. The map is Romanticide, landing in the top left, in blue, the Mechanical Master. He is INnoVation. And in the bottom right, spawning in with the red hatchery, the most approachable Zerg, it is Dark. You see what I did there? It's funny, because I said Roach, and he's a Zerg player. Just starting out, now looking like nice. I was going to say standard openers, but that is not the case. Dark sent down a drone initially, I thought to check for proxy racks, but he's taking his third first. And there's no pool follow-up. Is he going triple hatch? Oh, the greed. The economic risk. Dark. But he took his third first. If INnoVation scouts this, is he gonna think it's a pool first just because the natural's not done? Oh, the mind games from Dark. Masterful. INnoVation is doing a very normal quick Reaper expand, and he is going to scout with that Reaper. But how much scouting is he going to do? If he looks at the natural, it's going to look like a pool first, because the natural's not done. But if you check the third, or you check the main, it might, if you check the third, it definitely will say, oh, triple hatch. Let's see. How much does he see? He sees the hatch. That's all? INnoVation, no. No, INnoVation. Only checking the hatch to see that it wasn't done. And now pulling back to look for the Zerglings that are not coming. It's very reasonable to say that if you look at that natural hatchery and it's not done, you're gonna think pool first. That's normal. I think. Going pool first is much more likely than triple hatch, I would say. The likelihood. He's checking all over the map now. He is looking for those Zerglings that are just not being built. Meanwhile, Dark, using the opportunity well, he can get extra queens. He can drone up like a madman. Ling speed about halfway done now. INnoVation is still going with his normal build. Switched over that barracks, that factory, making those Hellions. Reaper came back in. 4 health. Oh my goodness. So the Reaper did scout that third base, and INnoVation has got to be kicking himself. My goodness, to see that. Reaper sacrificing his life for the cause. 2 Hellions come in, but matched with 2 queens. That is definitely more Zerg than Hellion there. Don't do the math, because queens, they're math immune. Queens are by far the most overpowered Zerg unit, hands down. Viking comes out, going to harass and bully that Overlord, much to its dismay and demise. Liberator follow-up from INnoVation, so he's definitely going to try and get some damage done. I do not blame him. Dark took that economic risk, and it is paying off, because INnoVation, big 0 for workers killed so far. Dark been able to drone up to his free heart's content. Single Zergling scouting the third base of INnoVation, just doing a little bit of harassment, not going to stop anything too major. Gets out though. Very nice. group of 5-lings be able to come back around. They might do some damage there, actually. Keep an eye on that. Still just the 3 hatches for Dark. Hellions coming in. Lings killed the SCV and the Marine there. Gonna force those Hellions back. Oh, this is just getting worse and worse. INnoVation tried to get some damage done with those Hellions, but these handful of Zerglings now forcing all the Hellions back. Map control is surrendered to Dark. Creep is being spread. Drones still being made. He's about to go over 60 drones. Bane Nest just about finished. Lair and additional hatches on the way, but not just the 4th base. He's taking macro hatches also. Could this be just a flood lings? Extra larva for a ling flood? Oh, yeah, I definitely think so. Hellions coming in now. Roasting. Regicide. No. Oh, avert your eyes. Follow the Hellions. Team of Queens coming in. Getting damage done. Nice movement of the Zerglings. Trying to pin the Hellions down. They are going to get some, not all of them though. INnoVation going to be able to escape with some of those Hellions. Live to fight another day, maybe turn them into Hellbats. Do a push with Marine, tank, get a couple medevacs to heal them up, and suddenly you've got some tanky Hellbats. 1-1 about to finish for Dark, who is actually looking to be ahead of INnoVation by a sizable margin. Spine Crawler. Headbutt. Get those rocks. Hellions just doing a little bit of a poke. Dark up to 70 drones, so that's a nice economic count. He's starting to flood the lings. I saw an infestation pit. Might be going for a quick hive here too. +2 attack started. He is going for a quick hive. Huh. Oh. Push from INnoVation coming in. Siege tank in the back. A lot of Marines, a lot of Hellbats, like I said. Baneling bust as a counterattack. That's a lot of lings. Damage being done on both sides of the map. Both players dropped to 69 workers. Very nice. Lings cleaned up at INnoVation's 3rd, but INnoVation's still doing some damage here. Dark going to clean it up. Tanks were killed off, and that's just a handful of Marines. Do they get the medevac? No. INnoVation medevac escaping with an inch of its life left. Able to go back to mining, gets rid of those rocks. Hive almost done. What is going to be the choice here? I could see Vipers, definitely. Abducting tanks, blinding cloud Marines. I could see Ultras, too, though. Now that's a good point, actually. Taking that very quick 3rd base, going that triple hatch economic opener is giving Dark the ability to make a tech jump. Almost just pure Ling Bane Ultra here. Which, against the composition of Marine tank from INnoVation, could be quite effective. Oh, and the Zerglings get in. Forcing everything to pull back, coming home. They're picking off another siege tank too. These delays, the distractions, that's what's going to really give Dark an edge. He is going for that Ultra Cavern. Huge Terran army found, and getting surrounded. These tanks are picked off. The Marines will escape, but without the tanks, how much damage can they really do? Sure, it's a lot of Marines he's picking up, though. Is he going to head home? Looking like it. No, that's not home, INnoVation. Both players just going to kind of YOLO at each other here. Siege tank will propel that away. Marines coming in now. Stem activated. Lot of Zerglings though. The swarm. Like watching a beehive. This is a massive amount of Zerglings. Dark with the Lingbane Ultra composition coming in here. He did get a couple Vipers too. I could see that. Good abducts on tanks. Blinding Cloud. Very useful. INnoVation trying to just find any opening, get any damage done. Unfortunately, I don't see Dark really giving him the opportunity. My gosh, that's an absurd amount of Zerglings to just be roaming the map. Catch this army out of position? Not really. If INnoVation keeps all of his units clumped up together, gets a good position, he might be okay. He might be able to set something up, but it's going to leave his base open to counterattack. Chitinous Plating +3 attack on the way, which will be quite a bit ahead of INnoVation's. The Zerg looking to be up on the +3 upgrades. How often does that happen? Usually it's the Terran that's ahead on the upgrades because they already have everything they need. You just need the armory. Dark with an impressive strategy going into this game. Baneling bust. If he doesn't repair that, it will be busted. Marines coming in, pulling back to the tanks that are very far away. My goodness, those tanks are so far back, these Marines can't get a lot of cover. Baneling Acid. Beehive, Team B over here. Coming in, forcing everything back, actually. It's a lot of Zerglings. Ravaging the depots, keeping the army at bay. Mineral line at the third, torn asunder, damaging the natural. Can they get into the main? Third CC going down. Naturals cleaned up. Main under attack though. 30 SCVs killed and counting. More damage being done at the front. INnoVation just being ripped apart on both sides. One unfortunate thing, +3 attack did just finish for Dark. If he had been able to wait just another 15-20 seconds, he would have had +3 attack. Which, my goodness, I don't even want to think about the amount of damage he would have done to that. INnoVation coming in. What's looking like a last-ditch effort here. Going to be cleaned up by the Zerglings, which are also ravaging the main. Oh, just army being torn apart. GG is called Dark. Dark with the incredible economic risk in that opener. Took that triple hatch before pool, made it look like a pool first with that placement of the third first. So it ended up paying off though. He got that economic edge, able to leap up in tech, looking to just go for a huge amount of Zerglings, Banelings, and eventually Ultras. Well earned to Dark. Did you enjoy the game? If you did, let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you have a great day.